Well, good evening, everyone. I am honored and privileged to be the host tonight for the Connecticut Center for Spiritual Living. We have a great event tonight where we will be interviewing and getting to learn a little bit more about our president at the Center for Spiritual Living here in Connecticut, Mr. Gary Filip. Gary, I'm excited to have you join us tonight and excited to learn a little bit about you and what this organization has done for you and how it's changed your life. So thank you very much for being a part of tonight's show and coming on with us.
I'm very happy to be here. Welcome, everyone.
So we're excited to have this be part of a chapter, a series rather, of getting to know the leadership at the center. And so tonight we thought it would be appropriate to start with the president, and looking forward to what's to follow from here. So Gary, if you wouldn't mind just kind of giving a little bit of a brief little introduction, kind of where you're from, just tell us a little bit about yourself before we kind of start to dive into the good stuff there, if you would.
All right. Well, Dana, spent my whole life in Connecticut, in Vernon, Connecticut, Rockville area. Live down by the shore now in Niantic. I'm an electrician full-time. I was exposed to the center about 8.5 years ago now, which seems like yesterday in this journey. But it's been a great one. I just kind of, when I went to the service for the first time, I was introduced by my now wife, Tara. She had said, I think you might like this, in real general. So okay. I didn't know anything about it, but I was there about 5 minutes, and I looked at her and I said, you thought I might like this? Because it was right up, it was exactly, I feel I was guided to be there, to take the next step in the journey. But it's just been amazing. I just felt so welcome. I felt so at home, somewhere where I could be myself. I wasn't judged. I didn't feel like I was being judged from who I was, where I grew up from, or what I did for a living. It was just a very open experience. Awesome.
That was very much similar to the experience that I had when I first went as well. I definitely felt it was a very loving, embracing environment of people from all sorts of different backgrounds and cultures and different beliefs. And it was very well diversified. And I found that to be pretty attractive and certainly very impressive. And my first experience definitely impacted me as well. And I can certainly only imagine what your first experience was like. And 8.5 years ago, that's amazing. That's a blessing for sure to have that much time.
It was empowering. I had kind of divorced myself from the Catholic religion. Just growing up, just not feeling comfortable to be myself. And so the whole experience for me has been very enlightening, empowering. Was able to take back the power that I had given to so many others, just by buying into their beliefs about me. They love me, but they still had, you've done that before. I'm not sure if you can go there, So a lot of our beliefs comes from things that we don't realize. We take them on as our own. I thought we were going to talk about religious things, and we were talking about how we can improve our lives through some understanding. And I was like, wow, this is something I can do. Broke at the time. I'm like, oh, it's not going to cost me any money to change my life. I heard the slogan, change your thinking, change your life. And I was like, that I think I can do. So I'll just share, it was a realization that, I was where I was because of my best thinking. And at first I was like, oh my God, I'm so in trouble. Like, if I got myself here, how am I ever going to get out of it? But at the same time, if that's the case, then I could really get to where I wanted to go by changing some of the things I was thinking about. That was what I've learned along the way.